ActionSA has taken a new step in the long-running Phala Phala matter by formally asking the Information Regulator for access to documents that the party believes could clarify key questions surrounding President Cyril Ramaphosa's previous statements about the case. The request is significant because it could determine whether additional official records become available for public review under South African law. According to ActionSA, the requested documents may help explain the financial transactions connected to the theft at the president's Phala Phala farm and provide a clearer picture of the amount of money involved. The party has highlighted what it describes as a difference between President Ramaphosa's earlier statement that about 8.7 million rand was stolen and figures it says were presented by the National Prosecuting Authority during court proceedings that exceeded 15 million rand. Based on those differing figures, ActionSA argues that further examination is necessary to establish whether there are inconsistencies between the Parliament's public statements and the information presented during legal processes. The party says obtaining the record is important for promoting accountability and transparency in a matter that has attracted national attention. At the same time, it is important to note that these concerns remain allegations and questions raised by ActionSA. Differences in reported amount do not, on their own, establish wrongdoing or prove that inaccurate information was provided. Any conclusions would depend on a careful review of the available evidence and the outcome of any relevant legal or regulatory processes. The Information Regulator will now consider ActionSA's application and determine whether the requested documents can legally be released. That decision will be guided by South African legislation governing access to information and the protection of sensitive records. The Phala Phala matter has remained one of South Africa's most closely followed political controversies, with the opposition parties, civil society organizations, and members of the public continue to call for greater transparency. Whatever the regulator ultimately decides, its ruling could shape how much additional information becomes available and influence the broader public discussion surrounding the case. For now, attention shifts to the information regulator's decision, which could provide greater clarity or leave many of the existing questions unresolved. We will continue following every major development and bring you balanced, fact-based coverage as the testimony evolves. If you value clear and objective political news analysis, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next report.